German silver is strong. 16 gauge is really strong. It's a little springy, but it's good for building structures. I'm going to take this much. It's a standard measurement of that much. And I'm going to take pliers and I'm going to bend this, and then I'm going to bend it again, and then I'm going to bend it again. I'm bending it like this, and then I'm rebending it, and then I'm squeezing right on the edge of the corner and bending it again because I'm trying to make a really harsh, sharp cornered square. Because wire tends to not want to make sharp corners. It tends to want to make nice rounded corners. So you look at that rounded corner. Not what I asked for. I asked for a sharp corner. So you come back and you squeeze out the roundness and you demand sharpness, and you get it a little sharper each time. So there's my square. Let's see. Let's keep going with the square pattern. See what we come up with. Maybe we'll make ourselves some computer microchips, like they used to say in the day. I don't even know if they still exist. They've probably been replaced by something else, like intergalactic transistor flux capacitors. It's probably the newest thing. So this is pretty evenly spaced. It doesn't have to be. I'm not really trying. I'm just kind of letting it do whatever it does. There we go. It's pretty close to square. It's kind of a square-ish. I don't know. That's it. We're out of wire. So to come up here and make one more little square. There we go. You guys enjoy that? It's pretty quite enjoyable. Squeeze it this way. Try to keep that sharp end from you want it tucked into the side of the wire, not sticking out, scratch. It's still too round. What is that? Stop being round. Be square. I command you. It's the best I'm going to get for now. Alright. Now what? What, am I not allowed to use up the last of my little 4mm amethysts? Well, that's what I'm going to do. Because that's what I'm going to do. So just stop complaining. I'm going to try 28 gauge. I've never used it before. It's super thin, and I think that's good because I'm getting really annoyed with it. Like, I don't know, just junky wire getting too junked up and taking up too much space. I really want to try this refined wire for the people who are supposedly like European, because they're more refined. That's what they say. Who are they? I don't know. They say that's what they say. They being the people who say that that's what they say, that other people who called they say. So I don't know how much to take. This wire is so thin it's like non-existent. It's almost invisible. Could probably do magic tricks with it. So I'm taking like 1.5 feet, and let's see what we can do here. Get down. So I immediately grabbed one amethyst, put it in the middle of the wire, and just start right here, right? That looks good. It looks good to me. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'll just take this one end and wrap it around here. Pull it tight. Take this other end and I think I'll just wrap it through this corner. And just come through here. If you're threading through, you want to make a loop and pull it through. It's a lot easier. And this very thin wire makes it very easy for you. Look at that. Woo! Very nice. That is primo. I should have started using 28 a long time ago. Let's thread some more in here. You want to go smooth. You want to not make a kink. So you want to make a nice loop and start to push it until you can grab it and then pull it gently like that. You don't want to have any little kink marks because then they'll start to develop weak spots and make it break. And sometimes you're not going to have room to make that neat little loop, and you literally got to take just the tip of the wire, and I was rolling my fingers down to get to the tip. You got to take the tip of the wire and just stab it right into the tiniest spot that it can get in. But what you want to do in that case, this wire, it also, unlike thread, it bounces in and out, bounces all over. And then you got to find it. Where'd it go? Okay, so pulling it. Now see how it makes this loop. And you want to make sure the loop stays. If the loop starts twisting and it starts turning into like a figure eight or another inner loop that's getting tighter and tighter, you want to stop and correct it and kind of turn it and guide it so that as you pull it through, it makes a clean loop and it doesn't start making a kink, because then again you will break the wire. So this is good, and once you feel it come to the very end, if it's nice and tight, you'll actually feel like a little pop when it comes to the tightest it can be, and it's like a real satisfying feeling. The wire pops. So here we have a lot of room to work for. So if we're just going to keep threading down here, we can just put a nice loop right through there and just pull. So easy, look. But then make sure you pull it tight, and make sure, if you don't want this to move too, make sure you keep that where you put it, because wire will keep trying to move on you. Sometimes you got to hold that and while you keep doing your threading. Sometimes you'll be really thankful you have 5 fingers. I mean, sometimes you might say, all I need is like a mitten. I just need 2 opposable sides, like a lobster claw, and I could do most things. Not with this stuff. You'll be like, man, I'm so glad I have 5 fingers to hold all these different little parts in different places. Makes you very grateful for strange things, right? If you do get a kink, like you get a little sharp, really sharp corner that looks like it's going to be a problem, don't fret. Stretch it out, pull it out, get your pliers, and sometimes like squeeze the corner out. I don't have one here, but I'm just imagine, like, flatten it from every direction. Usually you can save the wire and then keep going. Oh, I got a little carried away there. But then you knew that was going to happen, right? Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this little matrixy thingy going on here. But I don't want to make it too busy and pretty much come to the end of both ends of the wire, so I'm just going to do a little scarfing around this guy, because this is obviously my top connector to the bail, the jump rings or whatever. Okay, there we go. And we'll just cut that right there. Just leave a little tiny nib on the end so we can tuck it in to that little bowl made by the scarf. Little scarfing around the top loop thing. Okay, and now this guy here, does he want to join the scarf? Does he want to jump over there and join the scarf? He could, but I like it open like that. I don't want to add another. Let's see how that looks. Do we want to add another thing? Yeah, it looks too webby. I kind of like it open like that. So let's just curl him up in a curly Q and stick him right there. I think that'd be a nice little finishing move. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Now, because that could get snagged easily, and I don't want to add any more wire or anything, I'm going to put the tiniest little drop of super glue right in there. Just tiniest. That's it. Just wipe it with a piece of plastic, because you don't want to touch that with your fingers. Get it nice and thin so it'll dry quick. And there we have it. Let's put this on a jump ring and see what happens.